Hello, hello, hello. This is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Discover Brightside, and we are here with Valde. And as you can see, the Air Force plane behind him. Love that backdrop. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do, and thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. It's a bit ironic, but I wanted to join the Air Force, ended up in the Army because my eyesight was not good. Obviously, I wear glasses. I was not good at math, and I was scared of heights. But other than that, I would have been a good Air Force pilot, I think. So ended up joining the Army and spent 30 years active duty in the reserves and in the Guard. Retired about 14 years ago. But you know, once you get into the service, you really have I guess it becomes part of our DNA that we want to continue to serve. And I've continued to serve both in the defense industry, and now I work for the Army, helping them with their congressional and industry engagements.
Awesome. And I tell us a little bit about your congressional and industry liaison job that you do so well. Tell us a little bit about that.
So my background is I was an elected official for about 12 years, and I worked in the Michigan legislature as a staffer before that. And so my experience with government and politics led me to an opportunity to work for a part of the Army that procures trucks and watercraft and construction equipment for the Army. It's what we call the Program Executive Office. And what I do is answer questions from Congress. As you know, Congress gives us the money that we need to purchase pieces of equipment and to do our jobs. And Congress has every right to ask for how we spend the money if they want to know some details. So what I do is basically gather up that information and give that back to Congress so they can make budgeting decisions.
That's pretty amazing. That's a tough job too, because you're responsible too for the money that you get, and then the liaison, and we see that so important right now. So tell me a little bit about bridging defense, innovation, and public service.
So I have a business card, and on the front side of the card, it says that I'm the Congressional and Industry Liaison for the Army Program Executive Office for Combat Support and Combat Service Support. But then I turn around the card and I tell folks this is my night job. And on my night job, I work with three nonprofits. One is the National Defense Industrial Association of Michigan, the Michigan Military and Veterans Hall of Honor, and then the Medal of Honor Convention. And I'm the president of two of those organizations, and then am the deputy chair for the Medal of Honor Convention. And basically, what those organizations do is they connect the defense industry with government so that they're talking. They get the best ideas so that we can provide our troops the best equipment and systems that they can get in order to do their job effectively and then come home to their friends and family. The other organization, what that does is it honors Michiganders who distinguish themselves while in the service or after they leave the service, go on and do great things. So we're talking about individuals like President Gerald Ford, Governor William Milliken, and a number of other folks. We have a lady that we honored because she was part of the World War I postal unit that made sure that soldiers got their letters, and of course that helps morale. And then the last one, the one that I'm working on most right now, is the Medal of Honor Convention. We're bringing the Medal of Honor Convention. There are 61 living Medal of Honor recipients. We expect 30 of them at least to come to Michigan. It's the first time ever it's being held in Michigan, and it's the first time in the Midwest since 2009 when it was held in Chicago. And the idea for this convention is to allow the recipients, one, to gather together, reconnect. It's also an opportunity for Michigan to recognize these amazing heroes. And three, it's an opportunity for us to show off the city of Detroit, which has come a long way in the last 10, 15 years. It is not the city that people remember from the early 2000s. It's a great place to visit and to work. Uh, I'm not sure I'm hearing all your questions. I'm
I said thank you for doing such an honorable service. And you have received recognition from both presidents, President Bush and our current president. So tell us about that experience as well.
Well, I guess first, under President Bush, I was asked to serve on the President's Commission for White House Fellows as a commissioner, and I got to meet an amazing number of young people. And by young, I mean in their 20s and 30s, and in one case, early 40s. And to me, just about everyone is a young person nowadays. But these are extraordinary individuals that have been very successful in their professions, and they start out with approximately 1,000 applicants to serve in the White House Fellows Program. It's whittled down to 100 after looking at the applications. Of those 100, they all go to interviews around the country, and from those folks, they select 30. And of those folks, then the White House Fellows Commission, which I was fortunate to be a member of for about 8 years, they pick somewhere between 11 and 14, and those individuals go on to work for cabinet officials as someone that sits in very high level meetings. And the reason for that is they want to take the top talent and expose them to government policy at the highest levels. And those folks go on and do great things. We're talking about, Colin Powell is one. Former governors, the current governor of Maryland right now was a captain when I was on the Board of Commissioners. Met him there, was an amazing young man. And now, as you can see, he's doing very well. So it was a great opportunity. I also served on a bank board, and it's just one of those things that I enjoy meeting those kind of people that give back to their country.
You are amazing, and you've done a lot for the Hispanic community as well. So tell us about your role with the Hispanic community, and thank you for your service and all the work that you do. Do you ever get to sleep?
Well, occasionally, I wear glasses so it hides the bags under my eyes, but yes. And now that I'm getting older, I find that I need more and more sleep. But for me, it's just an opportunity to give back. I am so fortunate to have been born in this country, and it's not perfect, but you get an opportunity to do the best you can and to give back. My parents were migrant workers. They didn't finish. My dad didn't get out of elementary school before he went off to work in the fields. My mom finished, middle school, but I was fortunate enough that I not only finished high school, but went on to get a college degree. And so education is very important. And you fast forward in life, and I've had some amazing opportunities. I've had some people that have helped me all along the way. And I was fortunate to be one of the first two state representatives. I shared that honor with another Hispanic lady out of Detroit in the Michigan legislature back in 1999. We were elected to serve in the Michigan State House. And then I went on again because I was fortunate, timing was good, to become the first Hispanic to serve in the Michigan State Senate. So I look at it as I've been fortunate to be able to do the two things that I wanted to do most. First, serve my country in the military, and then serve in political office. And politics these days is not easy. And one of the things that I learned from my time in the military, it's not about partisan politics. It's about solving problems to help people. And, Republicans and Democrats have legitimate differences of opinion on how to approach things. But at the end of the day, you got to work together to solve problems, because people don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat unless they're really, really partisan. They just want to be able to know that they can have a job, feed their families, and put a roof over their head. And all else is secondary. So that's what I try to do. Some days I succeeded, some days I didn't, just that's life. But I've just been very fortunate to be able to be in a position to help. And that's really all it is.
Yeah, that's true. One of the things that people love the most about our channel is we have both Democrats and Republicans, black and white, Hispanics, all Asians. We love everyone. And the thing is, it's true, there are differences, and you do have to come to the table to sort those differences out. But you have really honored me today with all the work you're doing, and I wish you good luck in Michigan for welcoming all those wonderful people. And I never did this, but I should have done this. Does anyone have any questions for our speakers or any comments. I should have done that all along. But does anyone have any questions before I close out the segment? Okay.
I will say, if you don't mind, that if you all get a chance to come next year to Detroit to meet with some of the Medal of Honor recipients, they're an amazing group of people, very humble, very intelligent, and yet very giving. They want to come back. They want to get into the schools. They want to talk to first responders and thank them for what they're doing, share with them some of the lessons learned about character development. And so we're really excited about having them here, showcasing the city, but also getting to meet these tremendous American heroes. So thank you for
Good.
this opportunity, by the way.
I definitely would want to come and interview all of them. So I'll get in touch with you all and see how we can do a media thing with you or just bring them onto Zoom as well. So definitely, if you need any help from our channel, let us know and we'll definitely help promote it and get more people to go to Michigan to visit you. So that sounds like a great event. And I
Yeah.
think pack your bags and get your tickets because these days airline tickets are hard to get. And so let us know, and maybe we can put a group together to come. So let's talk about it. Thank you.
All right. Sounds
And
good. Thank
also,
you.
next year is 250 years America is celebrating. And many of you, I know Sue was here, we had Empower America where we went to all 50 states. And so next year we want to travel and do something extraordinary. So stay tuned for that as well. So I'll
Come to
definitely
Mich
put Michigan on my map.
Come to
Okay.
Michigan. It's a beautiful state, and we take your money too. So please come and spend it here.
Yes, absolutely. Do that. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you for
Thanks.
watching. Yes.
Yep. Thank you.